Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today is Julia's turn on Dawn and Julia Creates. She has said we are to do something with either we're to alter an old toy or alter a charity shop find. So it has taken me a while, but I found this in the charity shop while charity shop shopping. I forgot to take my phone with me, so I couldn't film me choosing it, but it is this little trinket dish in the shape of an egg. Now, personally, I don't like it. I would never have picked it up, but I like the fact it was a little trinket dish, and it was only 99p. So that's how much it cost me. It cost me a whole 99 pence. And I thought, oh, when I picked it up in the charity shop, my idea at the time, it's actually quite pretty. My idea at the time was to do like mini art inside. And then I don't know why. Well, I do know why. And I think most of you might, well, actually, I think a lot of you will guess what I'm about to do, because the clay's out. I was looking at what videos I needed to film, and this came up, and instantly I thought, how about making a dragon wrapped around this egg? However, we can still use this egg as a trinket dish. How cool would that be? I think that'd be cool. So my first thought is a rock, maybe. My second thought is, I wonder if we could have it so the egg stays on. I don't know. And then, I don't know. I thought that's as far as I got. I am thinking maybe just a dragon, because it can sort of sit. The dragon can curl around with its legs on it. So I'd have to do it around here. And then that is, and then what we'll do is we're going to gesso this, because personally I don't like it. And we will actually, you know what? We can actually make that into, put some clay around that and turn it into dragon, like, you know, like dragon texture on it. And then maybe put like a little sort of piece on it where, you know, we can just pick it up and put it down. I think that's the way to go. I think that is definitely the way to go. Now, I did have a grey clay, and I actually had a huge amount of grey clay. However, me being me and me tidying up, I'm just having a quick look through my drawers at the bottom. I have tidied away, but I've tidied away to the point where I have no idea where I put them. Yeah, they're not in there, so I literally have no idea, guys, where I put this grey clay, and I had loads of it. I did get it from the works. It was in the sale for £2, and it was huge, and it would have been perfect. So instead, we're going to just use scrap clay, because I have a lot of scrap clay. So, this terracotta one might be nice. Now, when working with clay, you need to condition your clay. So if I try to turn that into something, can you see it's just breaking apart? You don't want that. What you want to do is you want to play with it first. You need to condition it. You need to warm that clay up so that all those particles gel together, so that when you come to do whatever it is that you want. Now this one doesn't need much because it is a soft clay. Now if you look, we're nearly there. Can you see that now it's not, but I can bend it easily without it breaking? Can you see? So that's what we're looking for. So if I try to do the same with this, so I'll show you. I'll bend. Can you see? Now if I bend this one, yeah, you must warm your clay up. Some are harder than others to warm up. Now the thing that's going to stick this on to our piece, now I am going to be putting this in the oven. Fingers crossed it should it'll work, and it should do, because the oven's only going to be on at 130. I do have a thermometer, because if you go over 130 degrees Celsius, is it, yeah, or is it Fahrenheit? I can't remember. Anyway, look at your, do you know what? Let's read the package. I know, I can't remember what my oven is, you see. Celsius. So it's 265 degrees Fahrenheit. So 130 you want at, and you do, and I do use a thermometer, because if it goes over that, it will burn. It burns so quickly. But then if it isn't hot enough, then those particles are not going to melt together, and your whatever you make, it's going to break. It's as simple as that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do a bit with you talking through. If you have any questions, I might do a Q&A actually on polymer clay. So if any of you are interested or want to know anything about polymer clay, leave your questions down below, and I might come on and do a Q&A with that in a couple of weeks' time. Because I think, because I know that there's a few of you that would like it. Now, you will notice my backdrop has changed, my tile underneath. You will have also noticed in other videos how bad that tile actually is. Yeah, I cannot get it clean because I do so much like different mediums. I do mixed media, I do resin, I do polymer clay, I do card making, I do everything, and I don't put protective layer down on my on my tile. The whole point of getting the tiles was so I could do that, because my glass mat that I really want to bring back, but I can't because of the light. You will get the light back on it. Yeah. It's all stained now, so I think I'm gonna have to, I think it's gonna be one of them where I might have to buy a different style, and just see which one lasts the longest. I can swap it with that one, but husband's not in, so I can't quite do that now. Right, I am going to condition this whole piece, because we need to condition this whole piece. Oh dear. And by the way, certain colours and certain pieces of polymer clay will stain your hands. Now I can't tell you, this is definitely Sculpey, and it is a massive, I bought it as a massive block. These are really soft ones, and they come in skin tone, terracotta, and I'm gonna say white, but don't quote, oh, grey, definitely grey. I don't think they do it in the white. So this is a completely different texture to say this one. Okay, this is like a proper clay, whereas this one is like a plasticky clay. If you've ever worked with clay, then you will know. But you can use air dry clay. That's something that I really do want to work with, because my mum got me a load, and I've got a few ideas that I would like to have a go at, so we're going to do that together. So yeah, having Julia started this because we had to do a clay picture, and I felt as though I cheated you guys. It was my usual. I didn't go out of my comfort zone at all, so this is coming out of my comfort zone. And I thought, and she got me back into the bug of wanting to do my clay again. Clay is one of the mediums that took me forever to work out and to get right. The amount that I burnt and trying to get the details, and you know, and it took me forever to realize that stop trying to be perfect. You know, if it didn't look perfect and it wasn't perfect, then you know it went in the bin. I'm ashamed to say. And it took me forever. It wasn't until I started doing my clay books that, if you go over on my Instagram, all my clay books are on there. Well, not all of them, but most of them are on there. So it was doing the clay books that made me realise that nothing's perfect, and the best tools, because I was trying to work all these different tools and, you know, thinking that's what I needed. You don't. You know what the best tools are? Your hands. Your hands are the best tools. Right, okay. So all my clay is done, and I am going to paint this. So right, let's start. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to take some, now I'm going to just take the bottom, because I'm going to mold this around here. And what I want to do is I'm going to start off, now this just needs to be a rough shape, so I'm not looking for perfection here just now, but what I want to do is we're going to pop its tail around. So that's the start of its body. Okay, now I need to make sure I've got, I mean, I have plenty of clay, so it's not yeah, an issue. So, and I want it to be, just gonna spread this out a bit more because it's gonna be sort of, I don't want it to be a huge dragon. Now the best way for us to attach this is going to be with liquid Sculpey. So I do need to, oh, I was going to say I do need to find out, it's over there. So yeah, any liquid clay. You can get Bacon Bond, that would work perfectly. The other thing you can do is just bake it like this. When it comes out of the oven, just use some super glue or some gel medium or something like that. So all will work. Now I want to get, so put this on because we need to work out, and like I said, this is, you know, this is just getting my shape. Now remember that I want this to be able to open, so that's one thing I'm going to be checking as I go through. Okay, we're just going to blend them together like so, because at the minute that's not looking the greatest, is it? But trust me, so this is going to be a paw, so I'm just going to drag that. We want this to be seamless, so let's seamless that. And just again, hands are your best friends, guys. They're what's going to do this, and you just keep working. If you overwork your clay, it'll become sticky. Corn flour, or is it starch powder or something you call it in the US, but corn flour honestly works wonders. Right, that is the body. Now I need another leg. Well, we need a couple of legs actually, so I'm just gonna, so I am literally just getting our basic shapes. And remember that what I want to do with this is I want it so that this easily lifts off. As you can see, it's not easily lifting off at the minute, so I'm going to just have its paw just down there. Perfect. Okay, but I do need that as a guide. So there's the, well, paw, I say paw, it looks more like a lizard at the minute, but yeah, when we get the wings on, oh, it's going to look fabulous. I'm going to put another leg. Okay, right, I am going to grab my tools out. I got this too. This has been a godsend. This was my most expensive tool. I think it was about £15. I got it from Etsy, oh, many moons ago. I don't even know if they're still available, but I do remember the lady. She was called Mandrake Ducky, and oh, she does the most amazing book covers, and she was selling these, and I managed to get one, and it's been invaluable. It's one of the only tools that I would say that has been worth it, but you don't need it. You can go into the works and grab these silicone ones. I don't know, I just love that. They work, I mean, look, they work just as well. And you can get a pack of 5 silicone brushes for about £3 from the works if you wanted to use tools. Okay, we are getting there. Now this is going to be the head, so because I don't want this to be any bigger, we're going to shape this into the head. So I'm just going to put, because I want those down the spine, so I'm just going to pinch. Okay, and then once I've got the basic shape, I'm going to put you on speed up, guys, because this is going to be a long process. I am so looking forward to it. I'm going to listen to music to put all the detail on. So I'm going to do the shaping with you. So as you can see, we've got one leg here. I'm not going to put one down here because otherwise it's not going to sit right. We've got one leg here. We've got the tail that spirals around there. We've got the head here. So this is going to be the jaw with the nose. It doesn't look like much at the minute. We can still take that on and off, which is what we're wanting. The only other thing that I need to do is the wings, so I would like a nice wing. We are going to need some structure for that, so I will be bringing in some wire so that we can put a wing going up and around, and then we'll have a wing that's closed down here. So that's what we're going to do. Now my job now is, we need scales, we need the face details, we need a bit of everything. Let me grab some wire. Now I do want the thickish wire. So this is an 18 gauge, which is a 1mm. So we are going to use this. I'll just wrap it on there so it doesn't spin off, because I only need a little bit. Where's my wire cutters gone? There we are. Okay, so and I just want, actually we need tools, guys. I do actually need my tools for this. So I'm just going to bring in, so the wing is just going to go like this. Now we need structure. You do need structure when having a free form. So I'm just sort of working out what I'm doing, and we'll sort of go from there. Now that is going to stick into our dragon. Okay, so if I just put a point on that, okay, so that you can sort of see there, and then we're going to have the wing shaped around there. So what I'll do is we're just going to stick that in there like so. And that's going to hold our wing shape. So, I mean, that's just going to look gorgeous. Now, for that, I'm just going to flatten our clay off. You can use a pasta machine. I do have a pasta machine, but I'm just going to do it all by hand, because I want the sort of the texture of my fingers, of my fingerprints for the scales, for the skin. So I think that'll look really, really nice. Just going to do that, and then I'm just going to cut a bit of a, I'm using a blunt tool for this only because of the fact that, right, I've got a silicone mat down. Okay, and then I'm just going to push in that what you call it, clay, and fold it around, because we want all of that what you call it, we want all of that wire completely covered. So, and I can take bits away and add bits. Like I say, this is getting the shape and getting it done. And then what I did, there we go. Okay, I want that to be in a sharp point. Okay, and then if there's places where I feel like I need to add clay, we will. So I want that to be in a nice point there. And then, because I think, do you know what, I think my mum will absolutely love this. Right, okay. She loves her dragons. Her whole front room is full of dragons. Right. Oh, I'm loving how that looks. We need a little bit more in there. So I will have to keep, so I don't even see the wing. It is coming together. Like I say, it's all about just adding little bits, taking your time. You know, use photos for reference if you need them. Now, what I do want to do, because I've realised that I didn't do the wing. I put the bits on the wrong side, but that's fine. I put them under there. But it's all good because as long, I just need that stability. There we go. I'm just giving that wing a little bit of shape. So as you can see, now I am still going to use my fingers for this. I really want my fingerprints in this because I think it'll give a really nice texture, but I also want this smooth, so as we're going, we're smoothing because it is the wing. Oh, we don't want any of that wire to show, so we're just going to just like that. Okay, I'm loving that. And it's just taking our time over it. There we go. And there's the other leg. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. So let's see. Okay, so this needs to be pushed back just ever so slightly, just because it is affecting how the lid goes on and off. I want the head actually, I think, facing this way. Right, let's try that. Nice. Oh, works perfectly. Excellent. Right, okay. So now this is all, so I've got the shape and stuff there that I want. This is where we're going to come in and we're going to start adding all the detail. So the detail I want to add, so for the tail, we need to add the tail wing bit. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, so I'm just going to do a triangular shape. Okay, I'll just do that on my mat because I'm just going to use this tool just to, so it's like a mermaid's tail, isn't it? But, and then we're just going to do that, and then I'm going to grab our piece, stick this on. Okay, and I don't want it to go over that edge. There we go. There we are. So that's the tail. Okay, and I've got it so that it's just around that base. Okay, so there's the start of that. Again, I mean, you can see there's very little tools involved in this. Very little. Okay, so that, oh, that looks amazing. That looks really, really good. Okay, right. Let's hope it doesn't break in the oven. So just smoothing out some areas like that. Now, okay, the face. So a couple of things. I want some horns on here. We want the nostrils. We want, you know, the spikes that go down. Well, I mean, I suppose the dragon can be however you want it. Yeah, just gonna cut that. So I've just done a nice little horn bit. Well, a spike. Oh, I'm gonna stick it on his, right on his head. So that's going to be the start of them to go along there. Okay. Right. I'm just going to blend that nicely on. Probably using the wrong tool. Let's just use this one. So you want to blend them on because you don't want them to break while they are in the once they've come out the oven. You want them to, yeah, right. Now we need the ears. So, and I'm just making little cones for them, and if they're a bit too big, which that is, then I just take some off. But yeah, we're just literally making like a little cone and then pressing it just like that. And we're going to have that there. We want a bit more pointy. Oh. Right, get rid of that, just so I can hold him. So let's push that down I should have really got a reference photo, but never mind. And I'm going to have his ears coming back over, just like that. Okay, loving that. And then do the same on the other side. So again, just about there, and we're just gonna blend that together. Okay, I think this is actually called sculpting clay. So you've got polymer clay and you've got polymer clay sculpting clay. So I'm sure this is the sculpting one. Right. Okay, that's that done. Now his face looks a bit wonky. So let's give his face a bit more. Okay. Now I need sort of a line going down for his face, down to where his nostrils are going to be. Okay. I'm just going to blend that in. And now it's just, honestly guys, it's just adding all those little details, and it's just taking our time doing it. That's all we're doing. But yeah, if you have any questions, guys, do leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see about doing a Q&A for polymer clay. And it'll just be my personal experience. I am self-taught. I've learned everything myself through mistakes, experiments. I've watched a couple of YouTube videos back in the day. But yeah, a lot of this was self-taught. So as you can see, I'm just adding bits on, and then I'm blending them in, and this is what's going to give me the shape that I need. So the bit that I'm doing now, this is where his nostrils are going to be. So yeah, I'm hoping you can see it. Let's see if we can come down. There we go. So we're just smoothing that out and get him just the shape of his face right. Okay. And then once the shape of his face is right, we've just got to put his eyes, nostrils and his teeth in. Right, we just need that bit filling in. Actually, it gives us a good indicator of where his mouth is going to go. So I'm just blending all of that in. And it is all about, like I say, just patience and time. I have a feeling I know what Julie is going to do. She has this tree of her daughter's that she had, and it is lovely. I think she's going to alter that. That's what I think she's going to do. But then we have been starting to try and prove each other wrong recently. Right, I just want to put his nostrils in. Okay. There we go. And then we'll work around that. And I just want to bring them so they look as though they're flaring. There we go. Oh, love it. Well, I don't know if that's... Just push down there just to make that more of a thing. Well, again, it's just shaping it. It's just those extra few, you know, minutes that we spend doing these things. Okay. Right. So there's that. Oh, looking good, looking good. I'm liking it. Now, yeah, I'm going to get my blade. And we're just going to chop in to his mouth. Now, I don't want it all the way open. What we do want, I want it so I can get teeth in. Okay. Now I'm going to shave a little bit off there because that is too much. So again, don't be afraid to, you know, take any bits and pieces off. I'm just going to dump it on his body for now. Okay. I just want to bring that down. The other thing I want to do to him, okay, there we go, is I just want a horn just underneath there. Okay. So I'm doing this one-handed. So it's in a circle, and then I'm just going to roll one end so we've got like a cone shape. That's way too big, so I am just going to cut that down. Okay, and then that should be perfect. And then that's just going to go, so it looks like he's got a beard. Now, totally wrong place, so let's, oh, totally wrong tool as well. Right, try that again. Oop. Sometimes it wants to be play nice with you, and sometimes it doesn't. I've lost it. Has it gone down there? It has. Right, oh, the dragon's kept it. Right, okay, let's do that again. This is what I get for trying to do it one-handed. I'm trying to get it in the right spot. There we go. Not quite how I wanted it, but it's okay. Let's get it on, and then this is the thing. You can always, you know, add more or little, or, you know, there's always a way of fixing it. Right, so that's under there. Now, get your mouth open. Okay, so that's what I wanted under there. Right. Now for his teeth, I'm going to let go of him. I want two. I'll try and get the same size balls. I want two at the top, and again, it's just rolling them into a tiny ball, and then just rolling one end into a spike. And then we're just going to open up his mouth and put them in. There's one. No, we've lost a leg, that's fine. And then there's the other. Okay. Oh, right. We've got that a second. Keep picking the wrong tool. Right. So let's blend that in. Now, I'm just, oh sorry, I can't keep looking at the camera, so I keep missing it, so I do apologise. Right, this one's a bit bigger, so I'm just going to take a little bit off, and using my tool, we're going to shape it like so. Right, okay, I'll just keep going, and you just keep on going until you're happy. Now this video is going to end up super long, so if you want to see what happens at the end, please feel free to. Oh, that looks so cool. However, if you want to watch all the details being done, I'm going to pop you on speed up now. Right, now what I am going to do before I go is before this goes back onto the egg, I'm going to texture it. I'm just going to use this. I'm just basically putting marks in it just to give the face that texture underneath. A lot of this isn't going to be seen, which is why I'm just doing it with my tool. Okay, like that. Now I'm just going to try and bring it down so he's got a lip like this. I'm hoping you can see. Sorry, I haven't took my dust. There we go. Right, while I'm here as well, before this goes back on, let's blend all these bits together. Just so we know there's that, the original horn bit. So let's put you in there. Right, okay. There we go. That's all nicely blended together. So I'm just going to put this back. I'm not worried about the tail or anything. All can be fixed. We're just in the stages of putting it together. There we go. Right. And then that goes around there like that. I'm just going to put it down on there so we can see. Okay. And then like that. Right. Loving it. Make sure that can go on, and it can. Right, now for the eyes, I am just gonna, again, I'm just gonna mark where I want them, and then I'm just gonna do the holes for them for now. Oh, he looks awesome. He looks so scary. And I've got him on here because I want to make sure that he looks right from wherever we are. Now his face is just about done. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 tiny balls of clay, and that's what's going to go in his eyes, like super tiny clay. That might be, yeah, it's too big. That's too big. Oh, that might not be. Too small. Honestly, it's trying to get it right. Okay. Oh, and in it goes. There we go. So there's his face. Right, okay. Let's pull you out a little bit just because I'm going to be moving it all over the place. Right, what we're going to do now is I'm going to start working on all the other bits of him and get him, yeah, all done. So I want spikes to go all the way down the back. I'm going to put texture in for his skin. I need to keep this sort of set on here like so, just so that, you know, now that I'm adding a lot of the detail. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put it on speed up while I do it. As you can see, it is a lot of work. So if you do watch the whole thing, thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, very, very much appreciate it. Okay, I'm just putting some marks on his thing. Right, so basically to do the spikes running down the back, it is literally a ball, and then we're going to just do that, make it into a cone, cut the end off to make it flat, and then stick it to his back. I'm going to do that all the way along his tail. So a long process for this bit, so I hope you enjoy, and yeah, I will see you when yeah, I'll probably bake this when I come, like before I come back. So once I'm happy with him, I'll pop him in the oven for probably about an hour. I'm going to leave him in at 130 degrees, and then once he's all cooled down, we'll come back, and then that's when we're going to paint him up. So enjoy this little bit, and yeah, I'll be back when he is all baked.
Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Like nothing I felt, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
Right, we're back. Okay, so that is out of the oven, perfectly all cured, everything. Really happy about that. I'm now going to finish off the decoration. Now, if I had another week to work on this, there's a lot I would change, because I don't think my dragon is as good as it could be. I think it could definitely be better. But I mean, you can't really see him, he's black, but he does look cute. But I know that I could have probably done better. Now, I did the egg, so I just put a layer of the the clay on top, and then I've just painted it black with my gesso. Now I do have my gloves on because I'm going to keep my hands clean, because I've got another video that I need to do after this, and I'm trying not to go in the house because my husband has not been sleeping very well, so I'm trying to leave him to have some sleep. So I will apologize now for anybody that this bothers. I'll show you what I'm going to do, then I'll put you on speed up just so you can't hear the gloves, because I know that some of you don't like the sound of the gloves. Now I've got this wax here. This is an Antique Brilliance wax. Actually, I should have just, do you know what, let's take these ones off. I'll get my decent ones. I don't even know why I didn't think of my decent ones first. It depends whether I know where they are. Like, yeah, there they are. Right, so I should be able to stay on camera with you and do this process, but like I said, I've got another video that I need to do, and because I'm trying to be super quiet, I don't want to make my husband, he's been awake for nearly 30 hours, so he really does need his sleep, and I am one of the most clumsiest, noisiest people going when I'm trying to be quiet, so hence the reason why. Yeah, anyway, right, so I do have my gloves on, and actually they're probably better now. So I'm going to use this. This is Lucky Emerald. It's an Antique Brilliance wax from Finnabair, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to rub it over our egg like so. I've got a few other colours as well, but when I was doing this, all I could think about was the egg being like a green colour. So that's basically, I'm just going to use the side of my glove as a palette. That's basically what I'm starting off with, because that's what I saw in my head when I was doing it. And then the dragon, I'm thinking purple and gold. So I have got, now they're not what you would call like waxes, but I've got this violet paste in violet blue, but it's absolutely beautiful, and I thought that would go really nice on this one. And then I've got some gold, and then I've got some violet Arteza acrylic paint. Oh, I love that. I love how gorgeous that just looks. Now that is still drying, that one, so it will take a little bit longer, but I can blast it if need be. So we're just going to do that. Now I think I want to add a little bit of gold on. So the gold that I'm using is just this. Now it's a Reeves acrylic paint, and I got this from the range many moons, well actually when I very first started, I'm going to say when I first started YouTube, because that was about the time I first started mixed media. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub this on as if it was a wax. So I'm not using any special tools for this, and it's one thing that I love about mixed media is you don't need special tools, you don't need to buy anything to do it. I mean, you need like your gesso, so yeah, you do need to buy your gesso, but other than that, you can use whatever you want. Your imagination is your limitation. I can't wait to see Julia's project. I'm sure she's going to do that house. I'm sure it's a tree house that her daughter had. So I'm super excited about seeing that all come together, because you know that it's gonna be awesome. Right, I'm really putting it on quite thick now, the gold around this edge, because I thought that it would look actually rather nice, and I think I can definitely say that does look rather nice. So I like it. And that's the main thing. Now, if I like it, I know my mum, because I think my mum will end up with this. I think she'll love it. But, oh, that egg. Look at that egg. Doesn't that look fabulous? You wouldn't have even thought it was a horrible egg. Now, I'm going to have to either... Yeah, I'm going to have to put some... I was trying to see if I could cover that with gold, but no. So what I'm going to do with the inside is I'll repaint that. I probably won't do it on the video. We'll finish and then I'll repaint the inside and I'll varnish it just to protect it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blast this so that my heat tool is going on, just so that we can start putting the colour on for our dragon. So making sure it's all dry. So I'll tell you what, I'll do it off camera. I don't know why I was thinking of doing it on camera, but I will do it off camera and then we'll go for it. Right, okay, that's done. Let's move that out of the way. I'm going to bring in this. I'm hoping it's not dried out. This is actually from Craftbox. Now, Craftbox hasn't existed for a few years now, which is such a shame because I loved Craftbox, but unfortunately I think that's just the way. Oh, look at that. I found a spoon, so we're using a spoon. Right, so I've got a bit of that. I've got the gold, so I'm just going to pat that on there, and then I'm just going to use what's on the spoon, and we're just going to do the same. So I'm going to just put on there. That's what we've just done with, oh, that looks lovely, with the egg. So we're just going to do similar. So I'm just going to keep an eye on, yeah, I need to keep an eye on my watch just in case, yeah, if someone comes to the door, so I can get there before hubby wakes up. Right, okay. God bless him, he's been working so hard. So he's in desperate need for a sleep. Oh my goodness. Just to change the subject, but look at that wing. Look at the texture on that wing. Oh my goodness. I mean, who would have guessed I would have done a dragon? Oh my goodness. This could be rare. Our purple dragon, couldn't it? I just thought. Right, okay. I'm just, again... honestly, using your finger for stuff like this really does feel amazing. You can really feel where that texture is. Now, there is a few points on here that I'm not going to be able to get my finger into. But I think that might be alright, actually, because it'll just mean they're darker areas. I really like this paste. Now, this paste is designed to go through stencils. What are stencils? Stencils. So it's designed as a texture paste. However, I'm hoping you guys can see, you know, just because a product is designed as, as something, as one thing, doesn't mean that you can't use it as something else. I mean, that wing is just looking divine. I'm loving it. Right, let's do around here. Now on the like that, on the this bit here and around there, I am going to bring in this this green, so that the egg is sort of all one colour. Now I am going to end up being messy because you know me, guys, it is who I am. I am very messy. However, I love that a lot. Right, let's do the underside of the wing. I did try my best. So you'll have seen, if you watch the whole part, you'll have seen I did have a few struggles with holding it and keeping it in place, and we had to redo a few things a few times. But yeah, if I could spend another week just sculpturing this, I would have done. But for the first time ever, and Julia's gonna laugh, but I'm behind by a few weeks. So I like to have it done, so it's uploaded about a week, 2 weeks before. So she's going to be laughing at me for this, because yeah, now on that bottom we're going to have that green coming through. I mean, not that you're going to see the bottom when it's on the shelf, however, it's attention to detail, isn't it? I love that. I am absolutely loving that. Now, let's bring a bit of this darker in. And when I say a bit, I mean like the tiniest amount. And I'm actually going to mix a bit with some gold to make it quite shimmery. Because why not? And again, using my finger for this. Oh my goodness, that was such a good choice. That is stunning. Yeah, really pleased with that. So, and I'm just gonna go. Now, I need to work out whereabouts I'm going to want my gold to go. Let's mix that up. I think I'm going to have to put some more out. I was not expecting this to be as beautiful as this. I mean, that gold just really highlights as well as that. As well as that purple. So let's just sort of pick up. It's basically, I am dry brushing, but I'm dry brushing with my fingers. So I'm trying not to pick too much up. I mean, oh, can you see the detail on this, guys? Oh, I hope you can, because it really does look amazing. Well, I think it does. But, you know, isn't it amazing what, you know, what can happen with just a little bit of paint and a bit of patience. Well, it's not taking me long. I mean, I've done the hard work. The sculpting was the hard work. Right, now I'm going to do the same around this bit and have that as gold. Okay. So there we go. That's nicely done. Now I just need to add a few hints and bits around. So we need to go on the underbelly of our dragon. I did put metal in this part that is up, or his arm, claw, whatever you want to call it. I have put that on metal so that it gives it that stability. And I think what I should have done, I think if you're doing this, put metal in his body as well, because it would have really helped with stabilizing it as I was sculpting it. I just sort of didn't think at the time, but I mean, he is so beautiful. I really want that gold on his spine because it just works beautifully. I personally think I'm getting to the point now where I think if I touch him anymore or her anymore, I am gonna ruin this. And oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. Now, oh wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how gorgeous this is. Right, I am going to tidy up so that my desk is clear so you can't see this background, and then I'll show you a proper look. But that is my altered charity shop piece, and I had so much fun picking it as well, because my daughter and I went out for the day, and it was lovely. We went for lunch, and yeah, it was just a nice day. It was a really nice day, so yeah, highly recommend it. So let's get rid of that. It was just a sheet paper. I'm trying to keep it all tidy for you guys, but here it is. Oh, let me take my gloves off because I think my gloves are taken away from the action. There. Oh my goodness, look at her. Oh, it's definitely a her. She is beautiful. So let me know, guys. It's so cute. Let me know, guys, what you're thinking. If you've enjoyed seeing this come together, make sure it's closed, and it is. I'm worried in case it doesn't close, but it does close. Let me know. I am not going to touch this. The only thing that is going to happen with this is I'm going to leave it for about 48 hours and then I'll just put a varnish on. So I do have, now you need to use a polyurethane varnish. It needs to be a water based. If you use like a normal varnish, it will, after about a year, it will turn tacky and sticky and horrible. So please don't use anything like that. I'm trying to see if oh, here it is. I was going to say I have it out. Yeah, polyurethane matte varnish is what I use, and it is a water-based varnish. So if you're going to varnish your clay to keep it from, you know, tarnishing and just to protect it from chips and things, then yeah, use a water base. So it's a polyurethane varnish that you will need. But that is it, guys. That is all today. Oh my goodness. Do pop over and go and see our lovely Juliet. Let's see what she's going to do today. I am so looking forward to it. Like I say, I'm sure it's that tree, because she's been wanting to do it for ages. And one of the things that we do in the Dawn and Julia Creates is if we want to do something and we haven't got around to doing it, we make it a challenge so we can do it. Clever, eh? Anyway, do go over and check her out. Also, please do consider subscribing to us both, liking and sharing our videos, commenting down below, yeah, and just being wonderful as you all are. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.